Hello guys, welcome to the HTML crash course for beginners. In this video, we will learn about non-semantic HTML elements. My name is Kafui and welcome to my channel Mortdotdev. Please subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. With that said, let's get started. HTML non-semantic elements are those elements that don't provide any specific meaning or context to the contents they contain. They are typically used for layout purposes or as containers for content without any structural meaning. So what this means is that HTML non-semantic elements are primarily used for styling and layout purposes. The first HTML non-semantic element we'll look at is what? The div element. The div element is used to group contents for styling purposes or as container for other elements. So in HTML, in order to define a div element, we use the div tag. So I'll just go ahead and write div, and when I write div, I have the auto completion of the opening div tags and then the closing div tag, and in between the opening and closing div tag, I can put in what? My content. So over here, I'll just go ahead and write an H1 and say welcome to my website, and then maybe a paragraph of lorem ipsum of 10 words. So in the div tag, so this div tag is serving as what? A container for what? This H1 and then this paragraph what? Element. So this is how we can use the div tag to what? Group other elements or contents together. The next HTML non-semantic element we'll look at is the span element. This is an inline element used to apply styles or target specific portions of a text with a large block of content. So let's say out of this div element, I'll just write a paragraph and generate a random text of, let's say, 30 words. When I save this, so in this paragraph element or in this paragraph tag, I can wrap certain words with what? The span element, and then later on I can use CSS to style those words. So since this crash course is about HTML, we will not look much into details about CSS yet. So I'll just go ahead and then let's say these last words over here, I'll just surround them with what? The span element. So I'll just go ahead and then cut them out and then write span. So this is how we write the span element with the span tag. Then in between the opening and closing tag, I'll just paste in this word back again. So in CSS, we can put a class on this span element or an ID on this span element as an attribute and then style it using what? CSS. So one thing you should note is that non-semantic elements are often used in conjunction with CSS classes or IDs to style or manipulate the layout and appearance of content on a web page. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section for discussion. Please subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.